Hey guys, I'm Fill in the Blanks, and welcome to Let's Play Perfect Cherry Blossom. Probably the first indie game I'd ever heard of. I played this game a lot in college back in 2005, and it's the seventh of a giant group of in Japan they call them Danmaku games. I just checked to see I have five lives. I'm gonna need them. They're bullet hells basically. You got easy, normal, hard, and lunatic. I'm only gonna play normal because that's the best I can do. And you have 3 characters to play as. I only like the third character, Izayoi, something like that. And I don't know, she's just really good. I don't have an English patch for this, so I have no idea what's going on. It's a bullet hell game, and you can shoot like this, or if you want, you can actually focus your character like this, and you have a little white spot in the middle there, and that's your little that's your hitbox. So you can actually get hit. Oh, like, you know, your whole body can get hit. You won't, like, die or anything, but that little point while you're focusing that matters. So, I apologize if while I talk, I'm going to be not making a lot of sense. This game takes a lot of concentration from me. I mean, at first, it won't look super bad. It gets pretty crazy. I really like bullet hell games, but I would not say I'm particularly good at them. I've watched people play these games, and you're just like, this is crazy. Like, how are you so good at this? But I do enjoy them. I can play them fairly competently for a guy who doesn't spend too much time with them. So that's why I'm playing this on normal. Like I said, there's hard, there's lunatic, there's also like phantasm mode, which I haven't even like unlocked. I don't even know how you do that type of stuff. So whatever. The only thing I really know is that the red P's give you power. 130 is your max power. When you die, you lose a little bit, but you can get it back pretty easily. There's points when you graze bullets, and you can see there graze 5. I've grazed 5 bullets, for example. And then there's other points. I don't know the points, haha. It's also, I don't have an English patch, so I don't know what the story is at all. I just know that these are like, I don't know, Japanese, like, maidens of some sort. Like, it's like very Shintoism, I guess. I really don't know. During bosses, I pretty much focus the entire time. Because you move slower while you focus, and that's actually super important to move precisely. So that's what I do, basically. This is actually really easy. I can get through the first 2 stages without dying or using a bomb pretty easily. You start with like 3 or 4 bombs, I don't know, the stars up there, and using a bomb clears the screen. So basically, if you know you're about to die, use a bomb. You'd rather use a bomb than die. You know, nothing's worse than dying and then you still have bombs left, which is gonna happen to me like crazy. I gotta explain all this stuff before the game actually gets difficult, because I'm gonna have to concentrate when that happens. Like this is easy. This is super simple. And it's a good way to get introduced to a bullet hell. Like, this is nothing. If you can't handle this boss without relative ease, you should lower your difficulty immediately. And concentrate on just surviving. And that's what I do, basically. I concentrate on surviving. I do not care about my points in bullet hells or arcade games in general. Unless someone's like specifically challenged me and we're just having a fun time. There we go. That was the first level. Like I said, that is relatively easy. Very easy for this game. I'll be able to get through the first like 3, maybe 4 stages with like a couple deaths here and there. It's the 5th and 6th stage that I fall apart. There's a specific line of when I get bad at bullet hell games, and this playthrough definitely crosses that line. You'll see, like, at the final boss, I just panic bomb like crazy. I tend to do that a lot when, like, I either do one of 2 things. I don't bomb and I die way too much because I'm afraid to use my bombs, or I panic bomb where I really didn't need to use a bomb, but I did anyways because I panicked, you know? So, yay, full power mode. So there we go. So yeah, I don't know what the pink things do. The blue things give you points. I have 32 out of 50 points. I have no idea what that stuff does. And again, I don't really care. It's not about points for me. It's about surviving. So yeah. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's all about just looking for those openings. And right now, like, the screen, like, the bullets aren't taking a lot of screen real estate, but they start taking a lot of it later on, so you kind of get used to, like, not moving around too much, because that's what I find a lot of people do, is they move a lot, and you really kind of shouldn't. Once you start learning patterns and stuff, it's about moving deliberately and slowly. You know what I mean? Like, you want to make small, precise movements like this. Like, this looks really difficult. This is actually fairly easy, because it's fairly simple. You just see where there's openings, you go to it. There we go. Not too bad. It's when the game gets crazy. Oh, supernatural borders. I should explain. I know a little bit about what's happening. Supernatural borders, I don't know how you get them, but when you get them, you're invincible for a little bit, and the border kind of goes down. Once you get that border bonus, your border has disappeared, and you've gotten a bonus. If you're like me, though, sometimes you like to, excuse me, take advantage of the border, because you're invincible during it, and if you get hit, it's almost like you used a bomb. So the screen clears of bullets. You don't do damage to anything, but the screen clears of bullets, but you don't get that bullet or border bonus. There's also like spell cards. Again, I'm like I figured this game out as I played way back in college, and you know, there you go. When you get through a major phase of a boss without bombing, dying, or losing a border to a bullet, then you get a spell card. I don't know what they do at all. It's not a usable thing as far as I know, so I know that to unlock some of the crazier difficulties, you need to like get 60 spell cards. Not in one playthrough, thank God, but I assume that's like getting close to every single phase of a boss, of every boss without like dying. I'm like, I don't even know how you do that. Like, I'm okay at this beginning of the game because it's not crazy. You'll notice that like I love how every boss has like different gimmicks. Like this one, I love how like the screen erupts a little bit and then the bullets like change trajectories. And right now they're not too crazy. This isn't like, you know, oh, they're following me a little bit, so you move just a little bit. This isn't too hard. It's like, man, the 4th and 5th boss, and of course the 6th boss, like their gimmicks are just bonkers. Just bonkers. I think the bullet hell that most people know about is Ikaruga. That one got fairly popular in like kind of a weird mainstream Western way. These games don't do well in the Western, you know, audiences. Fast bullets suck. I'd much rather deal with a lot of slow bullets. I know that for the 360, a fun one was Death Smiles, which was a horizontal one. I am way more used to vertical ones. I know it shouldn't make a difference, but it really does to me. I don't know why, but it just does. Oh, there we go. Like I said, it's all about that small little dot in the middle of my character that matters. So you can hit bullets all you want. You'd be surprised at the things you can actually survive. Sometimes when going really fast, you can just survive like a bunch of bullets. You're like, damn, how did that work? But it's possible. Sometimes not paying attention focusing a little too much can, you know, screw you up, I guess. All right, here's where the levels start sucking. I hate the levels in this game. I really like the boss battles, like this. There we go. Alice, Margaret, Troy. They have their names up there. But I can only look at them for a second before the game gets a little too crazy. Now we're getting to where the game's going to start getting a little harder. It's perfectly reasonable to have trouble in these areas, but this isn't too bad. Plus the sub-bosses, or like the mid-level bosses, are way easier than the actual bosses. But yeah, like I said, I don't like the levels in these games. I find them harder, to be honest, than the bosses sometimes, because they're a lot more crazy. There's a lot more places where bullets can come from. I don't know. I love the bosses, though. That's why I play these games. And Cuphead had that same problem. Cuphead's bosses are incredible. Super fun. But their regular levels sucked. And they were pressured to put those in. Oh god, a 1-up. Yes, please. Thank you. They were pressured to put those in the game. And it really shows that there's not as much quality control in the levels as much as the bosses. Because the bosses are like a chaotic symphony. It's a dance. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. I know that sounded really flowery and lame, but that's what these games are. They're a dance. They're a ballet. They're just so good. To me, boss like patterns and stuff, it's artwork. I love it. So here is Margatroyd? I don't know. I think it's supposed to be Murgatroyd. The first boss is like Letty Whiterock, and I like that name a lot. That's pretty cool. Try to like see their names just once so I can kind of get their characters. I don't know what the story is or anything like that at all, but yeah, this is some cool boss stuff here. This is the last boss that I'd say is doable without me dying. I'm probably still gonna die. I rarely make it to the 4th level without dying, so be prepared. But once the 4th level is like that medium. 4th level is in my opinion like is the last stage I can handle like competently, and then the 5th stage is like I can get through it, but I'm not. Oh, thank God! I'm glad I bombed there. I can get through it, but it's not going to be pretty. And then the 6th is I basically just have to force my way through with bombs. while taking a ton of deaths. So you'll see my skill gradually deteriorate. This is the last boss, which is like, not too bad. If you're quick with your bombs, by the way, you have like 3 or 4 frames or something when you get hit to use a bomb. Sometimes that happens with me. I'm pretty sure the bomb I just did, like, 15 seconds ago, I think that was the death bomb. You can hear, like, the death sound and you still bomb, then you know you did that. I have no idea if that's like, who knows? In this game, that could be like a tactic to get better points. I have no friggin' clue. How people play these games for points and score, I'll never know how they maintain such a cool head, because this is bonkers. But yeah, no, I love these games, though. There's not a whole lot that I've played. If you know of any that you think are good, or you'd like me to see me play, please tell me. This is the 7th game of the Touhou series. There's like 30 games in the series right now, and there's so many, and this is the one I know the most. This is the one I played a lot of in college, and is the one I'm more familiar with. So, like, if you guys like this, yeah, I panic bombed there, then, I'll play others, but this is the one that I'm going to be the best at without having to spend a lot of time really getting into it. Like, I literally downloaded this today and played it through, like, maybe 3 times. So, I could, like, spend a couple weeks to get really good at it, I guess, but I don't know. That's not my style, Yeah, I needed that. So those big white orbs with the blue centers, weirdly enough, the white parts won't hurt you. It took me a long time to learn that. Actually, pretty good there. Nice. Alright, now you're going to see my skills start to deteriorate very quickly. I hate this level. This might be my least favorite level, too. You got these things, and every time you kill them, they'll blow up and send bullets at your way, and that sucks. But if you let them live, they blow even more bullets towards you. I don't know. It's frustrating. I wouldn't be surprised if most of my deaths in the next couple levels are going to be from the levels themselves and not the bosses. This, Stage 4's got my favorite boss. It's really cool. It's really cool. Like I said, they all have, like, gimmicks, kind of, I guess. I guess the last boss didn't really have too much gimmick. Jeez, yeah, okay. Smart bomb there. Waste of a bomb, I guess. Didn't hit anything, but whatever. Got me through it. Yeah, this is where the bosses start getting really, really gimmicky. And that's not a bad thing. Everyone thinks when I say gimmicky, it's a bad thing. Gimmicks aren't a bad thing. If your entire game relies on a single gimmick, maybe that's a bad thing, but in this type of thing, like, bosses should have gimmicks. They should keep you on your toes. It should be different. Nope, I fell out of this pattern. Crap. Yeah, frig. Oh well, believe me, there's gonna be way more deaths where that comes from. I just cornered myself. The last thing jam it. I should have bombed there, I'm so stupid. The last thing you want to do is really corner yourself. I tend to stay really near the bottom during bosses, and that can sometimes be bad, because you can get yourself into a corner, and sometimes that's just, like, well, bomb your way out of this. Oh my god, how did I get through that? Jeez. That's what I mean, like, sometimes just getting through, like right here, this isn't hard. Because they're going slow, and they tend to follow you a little bit, like they go towards your area. So if you make small adjustments, you can usually get out of this pretty easily, but oh man, it's the circular ones that don't follow you, they just expand. They get to me a lot. Is that the level? No, okay, we're just at a mid-boss. Lily White. Okay, easy enough. The red ones follow you, blue ones go all over the place. Here's the bullshit. Here's the bullshit. Okay, good. There's a chance I might have gotten out of that, but, I'm not trying to show off right now. I'm trying to survive. Ooh, full power mode. Yes, like I said, when you die, you lose your full power mode. But you don't need to get a lot of, power icons, whatever the hell you want to call them. To get back to full power, it's when you're in a boss and you can't really, shit. Yeah. When you're in a boss and you really don't have an opportunity to get a lot more of those power-ups, and you're kind of stuck, and you keep dying, and you keep lowering your power, and then the bosses just end up taking longer. So yeah. By the way, with most bullet hell games, you don't have to beat the bosses. A lot of times there's a timer, and if you don't beat the boss within the time, they'll run away. That's, I think, to keep players from being overwhelmed, I guess. Though, in my opinion, it's harder to stay alive for that long. Like, in this game, I don't know, in this game it's easy to hit enemies because, like, I'm using Izuyoi, and her focus for her Type A weapon, it homes in. So I can concentrate on just surviving the bosses, and I'm basically 90% of the time doing damage to the boss. So I don't really have to pay attention to where the boss is, or how my shots are going. So that's why I use this character. I've heard she's apparently hard to use. I don't find that at all. Thank God for that supernatural border. That kicked in like literally the frame I needed it to. Crap. Yeah. I might start being quiet to her during bosses, because we're going to start getting into the tougher stuff. Oh, bomb, thank you. But yeah, it tracks enemies, basically, is what I'm trying to say, so hooray. Hello, boss. Did I soft lock the game or something? There we go. You'll also notice by now, by the way, that this music is incredible in this game. I've been talking over it, but go get the OST for this game on YouTube. It's great. So this boss. It's probably my favorite boss, except for the first phase. I hate the first phase because those wispy lines. I don't know how to. I can't predict them. So I kind of tend to panic bomb through them a lot because I don't know if they're going to come for me or not. I don't like it. After this phase, though, is when I think the boss gets really fun. Difficult. This is, in my opinion, the first difficult boss. There we go. Okay, now that we're here, oh, I love this. The kind of keeping in your corridor thing. And after this next phase, it's going to be 3 bosses kind of at once. They work together like triplets or something. They're a trio. They're a musical trio. I don't freaking know. See, this is fun. This is, like, it looks difficult, but it's actually, like, kind of interestingly easy. Not easy, sorry. It's just, I can understand what's happening. And as long as I can understand what's happening, I have a better time. I'm like that with, like, Guitar Hero. If I can understand the note charts that are coming towards me, I can play pretty well. It's the second that the notes don't make sense to me, thank God for supernatural borders, then that's where I start to panic and fall out, especially with the drums. So that's kind of how bullet hells are to me, is that as long as like this, I understand what's happening. Shit, I say that just as I die. But, like, I get what's going on. So I can maintain composure up to a point. Whew. There we go. It's when the patterns, I don't understand how it's happening or what's happening. Like, this looks crazy, but these are, like, small batches of bullets that form lines. So I understand that. There we go. Shit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but anyways, I like, Ikaruga is definitely the one that I really like. Probably play that on the channel one of these days, but it's not, I don't consider it an indie game. I don't think it's considered an indie game. Shit. So, whoa, wow, I didn't even need a bomb there, and I got through it. I think I bombed too late. If I had died, I would have died, if that makes any sense. That's a great one. I didn't like Radiant Silver Guns. Maybe the same people, but I didn't like it. Pretty much anything by Cave is usually pretty good. Dodonpachi is amazing. There's a couple of them, and I don't remember them. Like, I played a lot of these during college, so I don't really remember a lot of them, but Dodonpachi was a fun one. Death Smiles was okay. It's kind of funny, like, I'm watching, editing my stuff for, like, what's it called? Damn, that dinosaur game. I'm so confused right now. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, it's a fun boss. Not a horrible showing either. That was not too bad. I'm doing really good. What's it called? Friggin' Dinosaur in 1317, Dinosaur Isle, whatever Isle, Prehistoric Isle, there we go. Like, I find those games, like, harder than these. I don't know why. I think it's because you can get overwhelmed if you're not killing enemies. Well, in this, they're boss rushes, for the most part, you know what I mean? Also, this world is so weird. Look at these stairs that are clearly too big for my little girl characters. Are my characters like fairies or something in this world? I don't know. There is a story. Apparently they do, like, all coincide, and some of these characters reappear and stuff. I have zero idea. Zero idea. I've noticed at work that there's been a few Touhou games for, like, for the PS4 and Switch. But they're not like bullet hells. They're kind of bullet hell, but they're like multiplayer versus bullet hells and stuff. I actually don't know if those Touhou games are actually that's really bad. Sorry, guys. I don't know if they're actually related to these Touhou games, but I mean, there's 30 Touhou games or something, so they're probably... I've only played, like, this is the 7th one, like I said. I've played the 6th one, played, like, maybe, like, 8 and 9, but I've never played them past that. I have no idea if they're any good. This is one of those things that, like, I might have literally 0 viewers who have played or heard of these games, or it might be one of those cases where Squall High Wind has played them all, written 3 Wikipedia articles about them, and will give me a paragraph on things that I should learn, which is awesome. I love when Squall does that. It's like my favorite thing. Oh shit. This, what's this character's name? I'm not, well, it's Yomu Konyaku. I died, I might as well look. This character's cool. I like this one a lot. This is just the mid-boss version of her, though, so we're not seeing her real gimmick. This is a hard boss, though, when we get to the end of the level. God, I love this music. We're getting a hint right there. Oh, so she's got, like, a sword, and she, like, slices across the level, and it goes crazy, and she slows time, and then I bomb because I can't get through those parts. That was just the midpoint. Ooh, 1 up. Oh, thank God. Will I actually get to the 6th level without, like, damn it. The 6th level without using continue. I've done that like once or twice. It's extremely rare though. So I don't think so. Maybe. Shit. Look at that. Look at how ridiculous that is. That's not even a boss. Come on, give me the fight. Yes, thank you. I love the bosses so much. Alright, this is like, to me, this is as hard as I can get to while understanding what's happening but not being very good. But this is a very cool boss, but this is extremely difficult. So it starts off kind of the same. Easy enough. That music is really, like, really gets to my stress, you know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Getting the crazy shit. Yep, not too... Frig, wow, that came right at me, too. Okay, so now that, whatever her name is, you're gonna use her sword. She's gonna start... Oh, not yet, not yet. Okay, we're just doing the time stuff. Here we go, the sword. Crazy amount of bolts, and then the time stop. And time keep going. I find that really hard because all of a sudden time comes back. Shit. Oh, wow. Time stopped a lot later than I thought it was going to. I really thought it'd be sooner. Yeah. Wow, I'm really putting myself in bad places here. Oh, that's what bombs are for. Oh, okay. Sorry, just being quiet. Ah, shit, I thought I could worm my way through here. Alright, she's gonna use her sword now for some crazy stuff. And... right there we go. Now all these sword slashes, this is where the bullets come from. Then we stop time. Oh, it's so cool. Damn it. Phil, use your bombs. Come on. I want to get the 6th level without using continue, please. Yes, okay, good. You do not have infinite continues, by the way. Come on, really? Oh well, that's not the worst thing in the world. If I have to continue. Yeah, I'm just... might as well use my bombs, get through this. Oh yeah, last phase, get out from the bottom of the screen. Yeah, you have like 5 continues on that. Anyways, you slash at the bottom of the screen, and now we have bolts coming upwards. Because of course we do. Slowly. The middle one's the one that's tracking you, kind of. So just kind of move slowly. I've just cornered myself. Oh, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I might as well bomb myself out of this. God, this music's so stressful, but it's so good. Oh god, this is the last phase. By far the hardest. I only got 1 bomb left. I got no lives. Come on, Phil. Nope. Oh well, whatever. Oh yeah, 3 continues. Best thing about continuing though is like all your points go back. That doesn't matter. But those yellow F icons, they give you full power automatically. So at least you're able to kind of get back in the fight immediately. There we go. All right, that was a poor showing. I died a lot there. Sorry about that, but whatever. We have the last level here, which is mostly just a boss after boss. Good, because I really don't think I could handle a really hard level after all that. So, but be prepared for a lot of death. I'm probably not going to make this in the next continue. I'm honest. This is going to be really, really, really hard. So, there's a little bit of some here, but it's not really a level of lots of enemies or anything. So, that's good at least. Like, this isn't too hard. It's weird how, like this looks insane, but this makes more sense to me and is doable than some of the other, like, regular levels with regular enemies. Oh, you're back. Yo, whatever your name is. This one, she's a bitch, because she does, like, the graphics, like, the animation for the stop time thing, but it doesn't stop time. It's bullshit. I don't know if that's a glitch or they did on purpose. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. See what I mean? It doesn't actually slow anything. Yeah, damn it. I knew it, too. I knew it. It was coming after me. I was like, I got a bomb, but I didn't. Yeah, just gonna bomb through this. You're dead. Get away from me. Ooh, extra bomb. Alright, here we go. Here's the last boss. And this is long. This is a long last boss. Be prepared for a lot of death. I love also the last boss is this, like, where are you? Dorky kid with like a little swirly on his head, I guess. He's a ghost, maybe? I don't know. But my character's really pissed off. Oh, now my character's happy. No, now she's pissed. Oh, now she's happy. Now pissed. Happy? I don't know. There's also a game called Castle Shikigami, which also came out on the Wii, but has one of the worst English translations I've ever seen in my life. Wow, I actually didn't need to bomb there. That's why I really don't care if I find the English translation for this game, because I don't really care. I do not care about the story in this. Oh, good. Wow, I cannot believe my bomb went out there. Okay, good. Yeah, this gets so difficult. So this is past my threshold for understanding what's happening. You'll see me panic bomb a lot. Wow, I can't believe I got that far out of that with my border. But yeah, no, this is beyond my skill. This is now I'm just shit. Now I'm just gonna be wasting bombs like crazy because I'm basically just trying to just tackle through it. Like there's almost no thought process to me. It's not trying to pay attention. I mean, I'm gonna try a little bit. Like here's not the worst in the world. At least the music's good. Oh, border. Didn't even notice. Yeah, good. Not bad. I actually kept my border for that. Like, this makes sense so far. Oh shit, this big one's following me. Yeah, corner myself. Bomb. Thank God for bombs. Ah, damn it. Oh. Shit. Come on, hurry up and die. There we go. Okay. There's one that's crazy. Oh, this one's not too bad. It's when they start, like, turning. There we go. Now they're turning towards me, and that gets way more frustrating. Ah, shit. Stop conserving your bombs, Phil. I wish it would, like, slow down for a split second before you die so it would give you an option to use a bomb. But that'd be so... That's like the exact opposite of what this game's challenge is trying to do. There we go. So I have a buddy. He's a good guy. Oh, no, not this one. So those, like, wispy things, they follow you and they'll explode. Other than that, it's actually not that hard. But it's to keep track of everything. I think the wispy parts hit... Yeah, the wispy parts kill you. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I got a buddy. He's a nice guy. But we really disagree on a lot of game design stuff. He's one of those Dark Souls guys. Like, he really likes the Dark Souls games. And very much is a fan of... Or not fan, sorry. I'm trying to concentrate. Is very much an advocate of make a game as difficult as possible. The publisher or the director or the designer of the games... God damn it. Shit. Okay, well, 2 game overs isn't the worst. Should be able to make the game that they want, regardless of difficulty. You shouldn't give, like, games like Dark Souls an easy mode. And I super understand where he's coming from. I don't necessarily agree with him. I think a designer should be allowed to make the game they want. Absolutely. But, like, let's say if they did make a new Dark Souls 4 or whatever, and they added an easy mode, and they said, yeah, we wanted to do this, people would get really pissed off, and including him, in my opinion. I think he'd get really angry about it. Frig it. That really took me by surprise. I'm not used to this boss at all. Oh my god, I'm actually doing okay right now. Ah! Oh, whoa, that kicked in. Right at the right second. But, like, they'd get upset because, like, then you're taking it away from people that, like, the hard mode. And I get the whole reason why people play hard games. Look at what I'm playing right now. But it's like, oh, if you add an easy mode, you're taking away the victory from the player. I'm like, yeah, but that shouldn't be your concern, in my opinion. Like, this game, for example, is a hard game. But it does come with an easy mode, which, yes, is actually still fairly difficult. But after you beat a level, you can go in and practice any section of the game you want as much as you want to get as good as you can. The game has learning tools. This isn't actually that bad right now. I mean, it's clearly not easy. But yeah, the game has tools for you to get better, and I haven't played a lot of Dark Souls games or the Bloodborne games or anything like that, so maybe they have stuff like that too, but like, I don't think accessibility in a difficult game is a bad thing. Question of the day: do you think games should allow accessibility modes to allow people to play games and enjoy them the way they want? Don't worry, I'm not done this game. There's still more boss, so don't put down that YouTube. Yeah, we're just about there though. I'll be able to make this. This is an exact example of I don't understand what's happening. It looks like it wouldn't be that hard to weave through that stuff, but I can't handle this boss. I have to basically just go through it with bombs or sacrificing my own life. I can't. This is beyond my comprehension. It shouldn't be. So, that sucks. It looks like it wouldn't be all that hard, because again, it's weaving in and out, but for some reason I can't handle this. But yeah, that was the question of the day. Not to ruffle any feathers. I know people get really defensive about what they feel games should be in terms of difficulty, so... Ah, shit, I thought I made that one. It's like, man, I'm learning. The worst part is, though, I wish you could practice a specific boss phase at any time. But you can't do that in this game. Maybe the later Touhou games? I don't know. I just sat there and took it. Yeah, like I said, this is where the game gets way too hard. And it doesn't even look like she has a life bar, so I don't even know if you actually damage it. I think you just gotta survive a certain amount of time. Oh, I did it. That's it. That was Perfect Cherry Blossom. And I got a border bonus, I guess. All clear. All those zeros. Why don't the Japanese use commas in their numbers? That's so hard to read. Like, put your freaking comma so I understand what a billion, trillion, quadrillion is. This is the ending, I guess. Yay. So because I continued, I got the bad ending for my character, I guess. And you have to beat the game without using continue, which I will never be able to do. To get the extra game, which I think is its own just single level. I'm not sure on that. I've never gotten it. And for some reason, I find it really, really hard to find information on this game. I don't know what it is. I find wikis and like gameplay things, and they all explain things to you as if you already know exactly what's going on. It's like, yeah, get your Chery points to max, and then this and that. I'm like, what are you friggin' talking about? No clue. So it's like, so I'll be like, oh, what's Phantasm mode? It's like, it's this. And like, you didn't explain anything to me. So I literally learned everything about this game just by playing it. So it's easy to understand enough to play it, obviously. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. We're not going to sit here through the credits. It doesn't really matter. It's just going to show the credits. Thank you for the game, Zune. You made a lot of these. And now it looks like these games aren't really indie games anymore because you made so many, and I think it's made by a full-on company. Like I said, these games, if they're related to Touhou, the Touhou games have actually been coming out in North America physically in stores to purchase. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'll try one out if they ever get like right cheap, but so far I'd rather play something like this, like an arcade-style bullet hell. Anyways, guys, I'm Fill in the Blanks. Thanks so much for joining me. This was a lot of fun. I love these games, and for indie year or whatever, this has been a fun one. So I'm glad this is considered indie so I can play it. Anyways, guys, I'm Fill in the Blanks. See you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.